my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Hello. Hello. Hello everybody. How's it going? Welcome back. This is episode 152. 152. Of Jon Does. Yeah, that's me. I'm Jon. I do stuff. And I'm here. Let's see. What do we got going on? I don't even know. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I'm frazzled. You can see my bald spot. I feel vulnerable. What's new? What's new? Anyways, hello people of the interwebs. I'm Jonathan T. Rump. Oh boy. Oh god, why did I do that? I'm sorry. That makes me mad for a lot of reasons. Before we get started with everything today, don't forget to go follow me on Instagram, find all the cool art that I'm doing. I just posted some stuff up recently, so go find that there. And then also go over to wilddinosaur.com. If you like anything that I've been doing, if you support me as an artist, if you think I'm weird and you want to see me keep doing weird stuff, go over to wilddinosaur.com and there's a merch store there. So go check out the merch store. Why did I forget this? This is my website. This is going to be updated here pretty soon. It's the homepage with some music videos I've directed. And here's the merch store. There's album covers and some other art that I've done on t-shirts and sweatshirts and tank tops and baseball tees and unisex tees. I'm thinking we're getting rid of the women's v-necks pretty soon. So if you want a women's v-neck Wild Dinosaur shirt, you better get it while it lasts. And then some mugs. We added the mugs recently and some framed prints. I'm thinking I'm going to get some more framed prints and mugs up here, hopefully, shortly after the new year. But yeah, you know, it's really a fun website. Go check it out. Go hang out there. Go buy some stuff. Go look at my art. Go listen to my music. All of that stuff is accessible there. Join the mailing list. I don't talk about the mailing list very often, but if you join the mailing list, you actually get updates on this show as well. You get a weekly email when the show goes live with a link there that you can just click, and you know, it's just right there and ready to go. What else is there? I don't know, man. My brain is just full of stuff to do. I have so many projects and so many things I need to be doing just in general. I'm always saying that. You guys are like, sure, whatever. No, this is just a lot of things to keep track of. I have my whiteboard. I have two whiteboards. I have a whiteboard, a larger one that has projects, like all the stuff to do. And then I have a smaller one right here that has like the most pressing project. So like the big one is like there's a bunch of music projects, there's a bunch of video projects and my website and scripts and stuff like that. But then the smaller one has the EP that I'm working on. It's on the big one. It's listed on, it's the first one up there. I can't wait to be able to mark this off my whiteboard here pretty soon. But it's my No Friends EP, and the smaller one has each track and things that are left to do on it, so I can keep track of my most pressing project, which is the No Friends on This Planet EP. So I have been working really hard on it. Last week I was kind of vague, I think, with dates. I want to give myself a little bit of time here to appreciate the work that I've put in, and I want to send it out to a couple of friends, have them listen to it. But I'm thinking I'm thinking that the release date for the record is going to be the 24th of January, I think. Maybe the week after that, which would be, what's the beginning of February? Hold on. What is that? What date is that? What's after the 24th? I'm stupid. A week later. Oh, it would be the 31st, so the last day of January. It's either going to be the 24th or the 31st, I believe. And that'll give me some time here to get these videos re-released. I'm really trying. I think the Smell the Rain video will be re-premiering next Friday here on Jon Does. We've seen the video. It's up currently. I'm going to be unlisting those videos and re-uploading them with the new audio because I have mixed some stuff I've mixed some stuff in. I have remixed the song, remastered the song. Yeah, there was some stuff going on with that one. That and No Friends, both of them have new mixes than when they were previously released. So these final, what's coming out on the record is going to be the final version of them. For now, until 10 years from now, I'm like, I should remaster that. So those will be coming out over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, Smell the Rain. I'm really pushing for next Friday. I got to get some stuff done. I think if Pat is around tomorrow to help me out, maybe he can help me out with some stuff, with some things, with some work. And yeah, just, overall trying to get it all out and ready for everybody to listen to. So yeah, anyways. Now you might be asking, why are you wearing a polo shirt, John? That's not your usual. Why are you wearing this collared shirt? It's not your usual attire. Usually you're wearing one of your shirts. Well, if you saw the title of this video or the thumbnail for this video, Antiques Roadshow Psychic, it is my new profession. I want to let everybody know about that. I'm the Antiques Roadshow mentalist, if you will. I'm a psychic. I'm a mentalist. They wrote a show about me on one of the networks. It was on a network, that show about me, the Antiques Roadshow Mentalist. I just wanted to let you know about this because it's a new career path that I have. I found out that if I interact with an object, I can help police solve crimes. I can see the history of things, and so I can help police solve crimes. So, like, we're going to do something, for example, here. Let's see, what's this thing? Okay, so there's this thing. It's a finger spork. I don't know where I got this, but it goes on your finger, and I guess you could put it on, whoops, sorry. I guess you could put it on that way, and then scoop and eat. How would I do this? What's the best way for this? I guess it would go sideways. That's the best option. Yeah, sideways. So you want that sideways. It's the best. That's the best. Anyways, I was given this by an investigator for a government, one of the world governments. And they told me that this was found at the scene of a crime. So I'm using my intuition, my insights, and just my sheer superpower that I have of being able to read a history of an object. This is, like we've established, is a finger spork. It's about let's say seven or eight. Yeah, about 7 or 8. Sorry. No. It's funny because it's not 6 or 7 or 7 or 8. It's about six. But then there's the 3 in there too. I don't know if you see the 3, but so as I hold this, I can instantly see a crime was committed with this. It was eating beans and rice, eating beans and rice off a finger spork. Now, look, that's not a real crime. Nobody's going to jail over this. This is along the same lines of as like wearing socks with sandals. You know, like no one's going to jail here, but like, what are we doing, guys? What's the point? The finger spork, crime against humanity. Not a crime is finger knives. Those are cool. I don't have one. Nobody's committed a crime with finger knives yet that I have available to me, or at least I wasn't offered any sort of, case to help solve that involved finger knives. Maybe one day we'll get finger knives. But spork, it is committed one of the most heinous crimes of cringe, and it is worth about 35 cents. And if you want, we will buy this, but it's only worth 35 cents, so we're only going to offer 5. So, just wanted to let you know that that's what's going on. We're periodically going to hear about some cool artifacts and things that I've found or have been brought, so I can break them apart, so I can crack the case, you know what I mean, with the finger spork. Anyways, all right, finger spork for the win, because it didn't kill anybody. The picture in the thumbnail, if you've noticed, I'm holding a vase. Vaselino. That vase is not on this episode. It is on a pre-recorded episode that was on. Look, I figured this out a while ago. I haven't really talked about this before, but my powers, there was a show that was being written about me. It was actually, we'd already produced a bunch of it. It was going to run on Quibi. Unfortunately, Quibi is no longer a thing. But I was doing a show for Quibi a while ago, doing the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. Quibi didn't last. So, it's unfortunate, but here we are. Here we are with the finger spork. And I hope you guys enjoy this, because the finger spork is an atrocity. If you had multiple finger sporks and you were to like said finger spork here, if you had 4 more at least, or maybe one that fit on the see, I have a hard time seeing it does not fit on my thumb very comfortably. But if you had 4, you could use it to commit a crime. But so far, the only crime you can commit with one singular finger spork is just the fact that you're using the finger spork. As cringy as fuck. So finger spork for the win for not committing an actual crime. And Detective Johnson, who is watching the show, Comfortably Thumb. What's up, Pat? Oh yeah, Pat didn't make it on the show today because we're back to Friday, so he got off work late and now he's a participant in the show. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate you being here. And Finger Spork, again, ultimate cringe crime, but nobody's dead. Nobody's dying from it. All right. Well, look, it's time for everybody's favorite segment. My favorite segment, too. This one's a little bit longer because I got some stuff today. Guys. Okay, it is that time where we do the AI segment. This is the thumbnail I made. This is the vase. This vase killed somebody in the 70s. I photoshopped my face over this nice, well, that's my body. That's actually my body. You can tell because that's a suit I own, and I don't have a gut. Anyways, this vase killed somebody in the 70s. And as we know, this was, I was describing this. This vase is not in this episode. It's another episode that we shot for Quibi when I realized my superpowers. So unfortunately, you won't see that episode of the vase that killed somebody. I don't have access. That vase is in prison now, so it's kind of a lost cause. We'll have to find some other new furniture or whatever. But anyways, this was the thing that I made. The thumbnail. This was the thing. Oh, my camera's super crooked. That's what I was just noticing. So I as normal threw it in Runway AI. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust things here. Oh God. So I threw the old thumbnail in Runway AI, one of my new favorite apps. And this is what we got out of it. Okay, let's do that again. Whee! Yeah, I think this worked out quite nicely, even though it kind of shifts to the left there. I don't know. This is what I got out of my thumbnail image. It's fun, and that vase looks like it just is turning into like a trash bag with a head in it or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So that's the thumbnail. That's the AI thumbnail for this week. It's going on. What was it? 2 weeks ago? A couple weeks back, I showed you guys a Photoshop I had been working on called Pathway. This was not the final version that I showed you guys previously. I had gone back and I had re-edited some stuff. That planet wasn't there up top, and there wasn't any clouds, I don't think. But kind of similar. And so this I still haven't posted on my Instagram yet, but it's about to go up probably this week. And I make some art, and I like to do AI stuff with it. I like to make little GIFs or GIFs and whatnot. So I made this with Runway. This was I don't know, just a cool little thing. Probably throw this up in my stories on my Instagram one of these days. But I also started a handful of other Photoshop projects to go along. One of them is a big project that I'm going to take my time with, like a long time, just because I'm practicing some techniques like how to make things look like they're glowing much better. And actually, what you will see here is Plateau. This is one of the two that I've been working on. And I was just, like I was saying, was trying to make things glow in Photoshop, make an object glow. It's not necessarily the easiest task, but I was just messing around, checking it out, seeing what's up, and I put this deer on a mushroom, and it made his antlers glow. So this is Plateau, is what I'm calling it. I did just post this on my Instagram yesterday. The blue coloring to this is kind of my favorite of the final product, but I did do a couple of exports with different color, and the AI version that you'll get is different coloring. It's not the same blue. It's more of the natural look that I was working with. And yeah, that's this. This is currently posted in my Instagram stories. I forgot to look. Is it still up, or did it end? Because that 24 hours might be up. Let's see. It's 23 hours ago I posted it, and 46 people have looked at it. Fantastic. So yeah, that's I mean, look, the coloring on this isn't totally natural. It's it got a little bit more vibrant when I ran it through Runway, but at the very beginning there, at least this handful of frames there, you can see that there was a little bit of darkness, and the greens popped a bit more and whatnot. But I don't know, for whatever reason, I liked the blue look a lot better. So that's what I stuck with. Wait, where did it go? That one. That's the one. And that's the other one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Anyways, so that's the AI art of the week, made by old Johnny Boy over here. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh. Uh-oh. It's time. That's the international symbol for the Antiques Roadshow Mentalist. So I'm getting another object here. Okay. Got another object here. Was just given this lizard, this bejeweled lizard. I don't know anything about this, but as I'm feeling and touching, rubbing this thing on my body and absorbing its histories, letting it kiss me on the cheek gently, letting it caress my forehead, let it polish that bald spot, just really getting into it. That's when my superpowers work the hardest. That's when they're super hard. Those powers get super duper, just rock hard. What I'm picking up and what I'm seeing about this object, that I'm going to help solve a murder. This was made in Egypt 500,000 years ago, and it was stolen from a prince because I'm getting some weird visions here. This was stolen from a prince because, if I understand correctly, the prince pantsed this kid when they were in PE. Just totally humiliated him in front of his class. So this was stolen. The prince was bludgeoned to death with this was, look, the prince made fun of him and pantsed him in junior high and high school. 45 years later, this was stolen and the prince was murdered, bludgeoned to death. But this was stolen off the prince, and he was using it actually as an earring in one ear. But then he could take it off and like he was like it was doing with me, it uses it for like guys wear hats now, like I do, like, you know, to cover up your bald spots and stuff. It was used to cover up bald spots in ancient Egypt, just like that. And so it looked like you always had a buddy with you. It's like Ratatouille, but with lizards, like bejeweled lizards. And so yeah, this bejeweled lizard was part of that scheme. And since then, you know, it's just been on the loose, wanted by the FBI. Actually wanted by the FBI, but coincidentally a CIA informant. Who would have thunk? Wow, this thing just has so much history to it. I'm picking up something else here. Okay, so this lizard actually ran a small country for about 35 years. I don't think the country exists anymore, but this lizard used to run it, whatever the country was. Just another quick look. Welcome, this historical figure. And when I say this lizard ran a country for 35 years, I don't mean like this is a picture, or this is like a depiction of a lizard that like ran a country for 35 years. I'm saying this lizard right here actually was the ruler of a country that doesn't exist anymore, somewhere between Turkey and England. I don't know. It was one of those. I actually have one more thing to look at real quick. It's gonna be this. Oops. There's some things over here. So I actually have this, and most of you might know. Hold on. There we go. Most of you might see this and think, "Oh wow, it's a metronome." What's a metronome? Oh, it helps you practice music and stay in time. Well, joke's on you. This is a time machine. Little did you know, because you were too busy practicing with your stupid instruments, you stupid musicians, trying to stay in time and whatnot. Idiots. But this metronome actually is, it's solved world crises by just being able to go back in time. And so, there's this whole thing, and turns out that this time machine was used to commit 3 crimes specifically. One of them being this thing actually kidnapped the Lindbergh baby, this metronome. It was like, look, turns out in this thing's original timeline, the Lindbergh baby grew up to be like a dictator, and so the metronome used itself to travel time and then kidnap the Lindbergh baby. And that's why we don't know what happened to the Lindbergh baby, because this thing took it out before it could progress to its fascist ultra power. You know what I mean? You don't, like, it's that whole concept of like, if you could time travel, would you go back and kill Hitler? Well, this guy did it. Only it was the Lindbergh baby. Just saying. There's 2 other crimes that this thing was part of. One of them was just a small time crime. They just stole a couple of cookies from, you know, when you go to like Carl's Jr. and they're like, "Would you like a cookie?" Well, this guy was like, "No, I don't want a cookie. I just want my double Western cheeseburger with onion rings." And the dude was putting it together, and the metronome here. It's a little metronome time machine. When the guy wasn't looking, he pocketed some cookies. Fucking asshole. So that's reason number 3 why it's number 2 on the FBI's most wanted list. Third crime, most egregious of all, it's the magic bullet. This thing is the magic bullet. It is responsible for the JFK assassination, but also it tried to whisper to me saying that that was a mistake. It didn't mean to accidentally kill JFK. It meant to just be flying around, taking some drone footage because it was really interested in drone footage at the time, back when drone aircraft were invented in the 60s. Commercial, consumer-friendly drone products that were out in the 60s. The magic bullet was like, hey, I got my pilot's license. Let's go take a look at the president coming through. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Anyways, this is going nowhere. This is a terrible episode. I don't know. I don't know if my Antiques Roadshow mentalist character is working out very well. That's fine. That's fine. I still have 30 minutes to fill. Jesus. Ow, these glasses kind of hurt. Especially with the headphones. I'm going to take them off for now. Okay, look. Let's get into some real stuff for a minute. Real talk here. I'm bald. I had a meeting this week. And the meeting I had was for the short film that I'm working on with my buddy Jason and his brother-in-law David. And we had a really positive meeting. We are still reworking the script. I had some issues with the original draft structurally, and I think we're moving into a direction where I don't know, the structure has a little bit more, hopefully the structure has a little bit more impact to it when we get it together. But yeah, there's some stuff coming together with that. I'm starting to get the oh boy, I'm starting to get all the jobs locked down. Not all of them. Once the script's close to done, we need to start casting. But for the most part, we've got most of the jobs covered. We're going to be pulling some double, triple duty in some cases. David's writing. We're all three producing. Jason is kind of the executive producer. He's helping find locations, which he's already gotten a couple of locations for us. And he's a fabricator of things, and so he's gonna be responsible for more of the sets and props and stuff like that. And I'm directing. I'm gonna be directing this thing. And David and I are both taking on cinematographer roles. We are not hiring a designated DP for this because we don't have the budget to. So we're doing that. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff as director, but Pat, who's listening, and is on the show regularly, he's going to be co-scoring this thing with me. I think he's going to be the lead composer, I think, on that. Either way, Pat and I are going to be doing the music and mixing the sound for this thing. And I'm going to be the main editor. So I'm directing, doing the score, and editing, which is a shit ton of work. So Pat, if you're listening, I'm really gonna need help with that. The old score. Yeah. I'm excited about this thing. We've especially now that we've had a couple of meetings about it and are finding our direction with the story. I think now that those things are happening. What's going on up there? Oh, I think my stepdad's just on his. He watches Facebook videos just on all day, just loud as fuck. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the short film. There's stuff happening. I don't even think we're gonna start shooting. I told Jason that the earliest I think we'd start shooting is probably late spring. I don't know if we're gonna hit that. Just because we're all under the impression that we want to make the best film, so not to just like have the idea and shoot. I've done that so many times. I still do it sometimes. It's just you have an idea and you shoot it, and then boom, you have a thing. And sometimes that can really work. But we wanna tell a quality story, and I think the way to do that is to take your time and get things done the best you can do them. So that's what we're gonna try to do is get this thing done right. Get it done right. Yeah, I'm excited to get some of this underway. It's a big task. I mean, but ultimately, this is what I've been signing up for. Obviously, not just this project, but as you guys have all heard, I've been trying to finish a certificate program for directing. So I have 3 classes to go. Dude, they raised the prices of the classes by like $100 each. The final class, I think they raised it by like $300, something like that, which is annoying and a little difficult to look. I still have like 3 years, I think 2.5 or 3 years to finish the program, and I will do it. I will get this done. I need to. I want to. I want to get this done. But I first of all, with the prices going up, I need your help. Go buy something from Dinosaur.com so I can finish this program. But also, 2 of those 3 classes are workshop classes, and I've already done. There's 3 workshop classes in the whole program. I've done 1 already, and it was a really fun class. It was probably one of the more hands-on classes. Obviously, it's a workshop, so it was one of the more hands-on classes in the whole program so far. And the next 2 are workshops are going to be a little bit more, not intensive, but specific. So like the first workshop class, I think there's 4 classes are 11 weeks long total. Each course is 11 weeks long, and I think we did a total of 4 videos throughout. Each person had to present four videos throughout that whole thing. Some of them were just like a minute long, whatever. And they had some of them had like, well, they all had guidelines to them too. So like one of them was make a video with just using still images. So I think it was like, I don't remember all the parameters, but like no sound, handful of images to tell a complete story. Then another project was to tell, like you were given a word and you had to convey that feeling within, within your video. No more than like 2 minutes or something like that. And a couple of them I put in some real effort on. Pat helped me shoot a bunch of those. We should watch those. I think we might have talked about these before. We should watch some of those student films that I did for that class. Next time Pat's on, we can laugh at it. So the next couple of courses are going to be, or workshop classes are going to be a little bit more in depth. and I'm looking forward to that. The other class I have to do is an acting class, which that one I am the least excited for. I actually signed up for it originally. It was when I first started the program. I'd originally signed up for 4 classes, and that was one of them. And they were all over Zoom, and I sat through the first class, and I dropped it pretty quick, like the next day, and not necessarily because of the class itself, but because I wasn't ready for the amount of workload that I had between the other classes that I had signed up for. So it was a little too much for me at the time, but now it's just a class I've been putting off. And it was one of those things where, like, I'm not I don't really have too many desires to, like, be an actor so much. And there was, in the first class, they had already paired us off with, like, another person, and we were, like, doing the whole like face exercise thing, where you were, like, saying, like, guttural sounds and like doing weird stuff to your partner. I don't know. It was strange, and I'm not really looking forward to that aspect of it again, but you know, it's part of it. I'm going to finish it, and I understand its importance. I'm just that's one of those things I don't really feel like participating in much of, to be quite honest. No, you know, just acting exercises are kind of funny in general, and you know what I mean. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This. I have this that I was given. I was given this Game Boy just a minute ago, and I was asked, can you tell me it's past? Can you tell me if it's been a part of any historical landmarks? And yes, I can tell you. Oh my gosh. So this thing, this Game Boy, this original brick Game Boy, has a secret. The secret is it comes with a game already. And what game is it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe just only the greatest game franchise of all time, Legend of Zelda. This is Link's Awakening. This was the first video game I ever played and I ever beat. But this isn't mine. Somebody gave this to me. Where did this come from? I don't know. But as I touch it and I rub it and I put it on my forehead, and it feels my energy, and I have crystals in my shoes, so I can feel all of this. I'm grounded, and the energy is telling me some stuff, and so is this Game Boy. It's whispering in my ear. It's saying, "Bring, bring," and I'm like, okay. So I'm getting something from this. I'm feeling it. Oh shit! I can't even talk about it. It's too dark. This Game Boy's history is super dark. I don't even know if I can mention this on stream without YouTube demonetizing my channel. This Nintendo Game Boy. Well, I can start in the beginning. I can do that. This Nintendo Game Boy, this thing right here, it was burned at the stake originally during the Salem witch trials, and it reincarnated into, well, it was a Virtual Boy originally, but after the Salem witch trials and the burning at the stake, it reverted to its natural state, the Game Boy. Whew. Oof. This is dark stuff here. You ever seen the movie Hocus Pocus? Was written about this Game Boy. The Sanderson sisters, all three of those witches. It's actually just this one Game Boy that encompasses all of their personalities. Oh, this is crazy. This is super crazy. Oh, the vibes. The vibes are coming back. Oh boy. This is super scary. This Game Boy, after the Salem witch trials. This Game Boy, after the Salem witch trials. I can't even say it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too scary. I don't want this Game Boy's perpetual eternal energy. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. If you're gonna haunt me, Game Boy, haunt me with Zelda. Haunt me, Zelda. Haunt me. Haunt that ass. You know what? Haunt that ass, Zelda. I'll just tell you. You know what this Game Boy did? This is atrocious. This Game Boy is actually Thomas Edison and electrocuted animals in public. This Game Boy, this is Thomas Edison. I can't believe it. But I'm not done. The police sent me this not because they wanted to know the whole history of all the crimes, because they can't prosecute. Some of those things are, those happened a long time ago. There's statute of limitations. So apparently this Thomas Edison, this reincarnated Thomas Edison, this Game Boy, who was burned at the stake during the Salem witch trials, was actually okay. This is why things were getting weird, is because I was feeling a lot of dark stuff, but I knew there was something modern that wasn't so crazy, but still crazy when it comes to the IRS, because this Game Boy is responsible for tax fraud, baby. Boom. There you go, Officer Johnson. Take him away. Let's take that Game Boy into custody. Later, Thomas Edison. That's what you get for electrocuting elephants in public, you jackass. Anyways. This episode is killing it. You know, sometimes you just decide to go for things. Like, I was kind of hoping this was going to be on the same level as the QVC episode. But you know what? The QVC episode's better. Pat was here. Pat was getting into it. And you know what? If you're interested in talking to Thomas Edison Game Boy, wanting to hear about tax fraud and how to get away with it, call now. Call now. Call now. Call that number now. Call now. Don't call. Call it. Call that number now. Call what number? I don't know. 3? Call now. Call it. You know, I need to resize this thing. Why don't I do it? Oh. No. OBS is weird. Call now. There we go. Call now. Call that number now. When I'm riding in my car, call that number now. When I'm smoking my cigar, call that number now. When I'm in the car with my boys, call that number now. Woof, woof, woof. Call now. Call now. Call that number now. Call that number now. Okay, what am I doing? You guys probably hate me. You guys are like, what the fuck is this episode? I don't know either. Oh, I closed my, why did I do that? I closed stuff. You know what? There's some like movie trailers and stuff. I was gonna go see Godzilla -1 last week, but I didn't do it. I meant to do it this week, just didn't do it. Been getting stuff done. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. There we go. Oh, that's why. Because we've done everything on my rundown. We've done everything on the rundown. I had very little to talk about. I was hoping this Antiques Roadshow psychic mentalist character. I thought this was going to be more, but you know what? I didn't care. I didn't care about the character. You know why? Because there's not a compelling backstory. So let's write one right now. Let's help me write a compelling backstory to this Antiques Roadshow psychic. So I grew up in Texas, and you know, I grew up a well-to-do kid. I was spent my time roping horses, and you know, going to titty bars, and you know, doing all the weird stuff like I don't know. You ever watch sports? That's some weird shit right there. I was doing that, and then one day, you know, I was walking home from school, and I don't know what's going on with all this nonsense noise that I keep hearing, and then it was a cop car coming around the corner, chasing another car, and the car they were chasing, they're just like, beep 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 beep, and then a dude threw a crystal out of the car window, and it smacked me right in the head. It didn't smack me. It smacked me on this side where the hair is, so you can't see it. It didn't smack me on the bald spot. You smacked me right under the hair, so you can't see the scar, but it's there. I'm telling you, it's there. And the crystal damn near put me in a coma for like 17 weeks. And basically, I just lived on a diet of pudding, and you know, my mom had to shovel pudding down my throat for 17 weeks. Anyways, I woke up, and the next thing you know, I grabbed a vase, because there was a guy that was in the same hospital room next to me, and they left the flowers after he died. There were some flowers in the room, so I picked up the vase, and I got a flash, and I could see everything. And by everything, I mean, I know how World War II ended. Psychic. The Allies won. Did you know that? Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that. Want to know another thing? Elvis died. Bet you didn't know that. There was a movie that came out about him recently. Makes you still think he's alive. He's not. He died. Joke's on you. Elvis is dead. Oh boy. Oh boy. What else was there? There wasn't much. There wasn't much else. Well, this was a half-cocked idea of an episode, and I don't know. Maybe I'll revisit this idea one other time. Maybe not. Probably not. I was gonna do music tonight, but then I was like, hey, I've been doing a lot of music lately. And then you're gonna get more music. You're gonna get some full new EP from me. You're gonna get some new music videos. You're gonna see all kinds of stuff. There's gonna be things and stuff when it comes to music. Doing all of those things and all of the stuff. Doing it. And you might even, I'm gonna try to work out some, maybe doing a couple of live versions of some of those songs. I gotta figure out how to do it for the live stream though, because I can't do it the same way I would normally do it live because of how, I gotta route the audio. Anyways, look. I'm gonna get out of here. This is a stupid episode. But the rope lights are back. I brought those back. They're there. That was nice, I guess. They get kind of annoying and in the way, and they run on batteries, so you go through batteries quickly. Anyways, you know what? I think it's the think it's that time to get out of here. There's a link in the description for donating to Planned Parenthood. I'm a big fan of Planned Parenthood. I think they do a lot of good stuff, so consider going to donate to Planned Parenthood. Also, don't forget to go follow me on Instagram. I've been putting up art. I will have more art to put up. I utilize the stories there quite frequently that are real fun, and everybody always has a good time there. Go follow me on Instagram. If you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to the Wild Dinosaur YouTube channel. There's going to be some more music coming soon, and more live streams and all of that. And go visit wilddinosaur.com. It's the best place to support the channel. If you love me at all, if you have any affection for me in your heart, you'll go buy some merch from wilddinosaur.com. Support the show, look cool, and make everybody jealous. You know, well, make people jealous. That's the good thing in life, making people jealous. Anyways, I hope you all have a good weekend, and yeah, for now we are back on Fridays, so I'll see you next Friday at 6. Maybe Pat will be here. I don't know. We'll see. Will I be wearing pants? I don't know, but you won't know because they'll be below the camera shot anyway, so you figure it out. Am I wearing pants now? I don't know. You decide. Vote in the chat. Let me know what the results are. Yeah, okay, that's the thing. Every episode from now on, I want everybody to vote in the chat. Is Jon wearing pants? Yes or no? Just in the comment section, in the chat, whatever. And I'll let you know next week. All right, bye.